Reese.
Olivia Newton-John. I know her name now.
You guys ready?
Yep. Good.
Yeah. Flash.
Sorry. Okay. Legend of Tarzan. Hello, everybody. This is your host, David. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Crackers and Milk. This is your host, David. I'm joined by Jake and Ryan.
You know, I'm pretty sure if you would have just kept going,
You would have been fine.
it would have
Oh,
been.
man, okay.
Yeah. But-
Yeah, I would have said, this is your host, David. Welcome to Crackers and Milk, or something like that.
Yeah, but you didn't.
I don't know if I'm ever going to get that right.
Well, how about you write it down and just read it?
Yeah, probably.
You've done it like 30 times at this point.
Almost.
You should have it
Yeah.
memorized.
You should.
I should. I get nervous every time.
No, whatever.
I don't get it.
It's just us, Dave.
I know it's just you guys.
Nobody's talking to us, so we don't know what they think.
We have some.
Thanks.
Well, not really. We don't have a lot. But we'll get there. We'll get there one day. Okay, we are talking about Legend of Tarzan 2016.
The Legend.
The Legend of Tarzan 2016. Jake has our synapses.
It's been nearly a decade since Tarzan, played by Alexander Skarsgård, also known as John Clayton III, left Africa to live in Victorian England with his wife, Jane, played by Margot Robbie. Danger lurks on the horizon as Leon Rom, played by Christoph Waltz,
Votes.
a treacherous envoy for King Leopold of Belgium, devises a scheme that lures the couple to the continent. Rom plans to capture Tarzan and deliver him to an old enemy in exchange for diamonds. When Jane becomes a pawn in his devious plot, Tarzan must return to the jungle to save the woman he loves.
Okay, so his ratings for this on Rotten Tomatoes is 35%. The audience is 58%.
Meh.
IMDb has a 6.3 out of 10.
Yeah.
Not bad. And then Roger Ebert, the critic was Glenn Kenny. And he gave it 2 stars. Yeah. The release date was
Wait. 85% of Google users like it.
85%.
Nice job, Google users.
It's good. Well, yeah, we'll talk more about it.
Google.
I have it. There's 2 release dates, but I think the main release date was July 1st, but it's also June 27th. So I kind of went off June 27th, I think.
It's July 1st. That's
Okay.
the US release date.
Okay.
And
so
we're the ones that.
we are. Okay, the runtime is 110. So the money was 180 million. And the box office was 356.7 million.
Ah.
And I looked over this, and they said to make this movie break even, they had to make 400 million. And they didn't. They got close, but they didn't.
Dude, that's so sad.
Yeah. The director, he ruined Harry Potter.
David Yates.
David Yates. He helped Fantastic Beasts, which was great. Those were the 2 big things that
Which
he
Harry
did.
Potter did he do?
David Yates.
5 through 7.
Don't worry, folks. It's coming. It's coming. We'll hash this out with Dave.
I've been trying to watch those stupid movies again, just because of you guys.
I enjoyed them.
Yeah. One more movies over here.
Whatever.
We're talking about the Legend of Tarzan.
Okay, so the
My class Dave.
the competition. In July, it was BFG, Purge election year, and then Star Trek Beyond.
Yeah.
Mike and Dave need wedding dates. Ghostbusters, Jason Bourne, Ice Age Collision Course, and Bad Moms.
Okay.
That's not bad. And then in August, though, Suicide Squad,
Meh.
Oscar
Pete's
wins.
Dragon, yeah, Pete's Dragon, Sausage Party, Ben-Hur, Kobu and the 2 Strings, More Dogs, and La La Land.
Oh.
So those are
Never
the.
saw it.
Yeah, it's not bad. Greatest Showman is a better musical, but it's not bad.
Because this is the greatest show.
Yeah. Well, it's just better than, I don't know, music.
La 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 land. Sorry.
Okay, top 10. Civil War,
Yes.
1.15 billion. And then Rogue One was 1.05 bill.
Yes.
Finding Dory was 1.02 billion.
Disney.
Zootopia was 1.02 billion also.
Disney. Well, Marvel's Disney too.
Jungle
And Star
Book.
Wars.
Disney.
Jungle Book was 966.5. Secret Life of Pets was 873.6. Dawn of Justice 873 mil. Fantastic Beasts 814. Deadpool 783. And then Suicide Squad 746. So then the release dates was Deadpool February, Zootopia February 10th, Dawn of Justice March, Jungle Book April, Civil War April, Finding Dory June 8th, Life of Pets June 16th, then Tarzan came out, then Suicide Squad, Fantastic Beasts, and Rogue One. So that was, whatever. And then notables.
Whatever.
Well, we haven't really discussed, or maybe we have, but I always find that people know what movies are coming out this year.
Mm-hmm.
They just know, and they already make a plan for what they're gonna go watch. And so, for the ones that they want to, like Endgame, everybody wanted to go watch Endgame, or a lot of people want to go watch Endgame, so they're gonna make a plan to go watch Endgame, and then other movies that they're gonna watch, it's like, oh, maybe we'll go see that maybe. But anyways, I think that's why I do the top 10 and the releases, because it just shows, hey, people are wanting to see these, and that's why some of these movies have failed, because of when they were when released, what they're competing against for the year. I don't know. So then you have notables of the year. Norm of the North, right along. This is January.
Really? That's a notable?
I knew about it.
Well, I know about it. I know that it was in the theater for about a week.
Well, that's why I put it there.
No, the no.
Norm of the North.
Sounds like something from Game of Thrones.
Right Along 2, Kung Fu Panda 3, 50 Shades of Black.
Oh yes, very notable.
February.
Black.
50 Shades of Black? 50 Shades of Grey.
No, because this is like 3. This is like 1 or 2. This is like 2 or something.
Well, there's Grey in all of the titles.
Well, I've heard
50 Shades Darker.
50. I don't know. I don't know why I put black.
What? Why do I know that? Useless facts and trivia. That's
Yeah,
why I know that.
very
I
true.
answered my own question.
Then February you had Hail Caesar, Pride and Prejudice, Zombies, Deadpool, Zootopia, Grimsby, and Eddie the Eagle. Eddie the Eagle's a good movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
March was London Has Fallen, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, Big Fat Greek Wedding
WTF?
2, Divergent, Dawn of Justice, and then The Huntsman, Winters and War, or something like that.
The sequel to
Yeah.
Snow White and the Huntsman.
I enjoyed that movie.
Then April, you had The Jungle Book, The Boss, Civil War, Mother's Day, Barbershop, Keanu,
Yes.
the cat
Key
one.
and Peele.
Yeah, my brother said that was funny.
It is pretty funny.
And it's weird all at the same time.
It's Key and Peele.
Yeah.
It's
So then you had May, Angry Birds, X-Men Apocalypse,
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse,
Sounds
Alice.
like a bunny character.
Alice,
Hello, I'm Apocalypse.
Alice Through the
Give me a
Looking Glass, Nice Guys, Neighbors 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, and then June, you had Pop Star, which is kind of funny, but
It's got a dumb show. Did you watch it?
I have it, dude. It's funny.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you have it.
Yeah.
That's straight up your alley.
Is that Andy Samberg?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
it's that whole like That whole
It's like a documentary set
Yeah,
up as
on-
a documentary.
Yeah.
Mockumentary.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But it's his rap group. It's Lonely Boys. Like, that's all it is. But it's so dumb. And then you have Now You See Me Too, Finding Dory that year, that month, Central Intelligence, Warcraft, Secret Life of Pets, and then Independence Day 2, which I did go and see that for like half hour, and then me and somebody left.
You know what would have been a good
It's a
title
terrible
for
movie.
Now You See Me Too?
What?
And Now You Don't.
Now You Don't See Me.
No, just now you don't.
Now
Yeah.
You Don't. Ooh, that one. Yeah. Huh.
Damn, why aren't we writers?
Yeah, where are you? So we already talked about July and August. I'm going to skip those months. And then September, Sully, LBJ, Lion, Deepwater Horizon, Bridget Jones' Diaries, like 3.
Yes!
Yeah.
The
Magnificent.
reboot.
Yeah.
No,
Not really.
It's a baby. It's like Bridget
Not the
Jones'
reboot, but
baby
yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
the rehash.
The ending of the story, or I don't
Yeah.
know.
Years
The
later.
It was years later.
15 years later.
The Magnificent Seven, Storks.
Storks was funny.
What'd you call me?
Storks. Storks.
Right.
Miss Pedigree's Home for Peculiar Children.
I enjoyed that movie.
Masterminds. Never watched that one, but I've heard that it's
I
funny.
wanted to see that.
I think
wanted
I've
to see it.
seen it.
It's like
It's
Zach
like yeah.
Galifianakis.
Uh-huh. Someone said that they really like it, so it's like I probably have to watch it.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, then October, Girl on the Train, Birth of a Nation, Trolls, The Accountant, Jack Reacher 2, and then boom, Medea. Halloween. I haven't watched it, but I need to.
You're going to.
What?
I'm going to. Hacksaw Ridge in November, Hacksaw Ridge, Fantastic Beasts,
Tyler Perry's rolling in his grave.
Luana. He's not dead.
I know.
Okay. Bad Santa 2.
Future Tyler Perry.
Future. And then December, The Comedian, Office Christmas Party, Rogue One, Patriots Day, Passengers, Fences, Assassin's Creed, The Founder, good movie about McDonald's,
McDonald's.
and then Why Him, which was kind
Michael
of funny.
Keaton, right?
Yeah, he plays a pretty good bad guy.
Yeah.
And then the music is Rupert Gregson Williams, something like that. He did Over the Hedge, Hotel Rwanda, Click, B-Movie, Bedtime Stories, Here Comes the Boom, Hacksaw Ridge, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and then Terminal.
He's done a lot.
Yeah, he's done really good. Okay. What'd you guys think of the movie?
Oh, we're going to talk about the movie now?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alright.
It's only
I interrupted you a lot, so.
12 minutes. I need to get better.
George Washington Williams. Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
It's my beer! Drink it! Sorry.
So, what did you like about the movie? What didn't you like? Did you like the characters? Did you, what?
I enjoyed most of everything about this movie.
What didn't you enjoy about this movie?
I think it
Either
jumped
one.
around a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was going to start out as like a story
Mhm.
of Tarzan.
Yeah.
Well, I mean it is, but like when he was
Like,
when
yeah,
they
the
first
jungle.
found him,
When he was
yeah, and
like the Disney.
but it wasn't,
Yeah.
and it's fine. It's a fun movie. It's pretty action-ish,
Yeah.
but I do believe that they tried to make it real as they could
Mm-hmm.
as far as the animals are concerned.
Yeah.
But then like you have like half a ton gorillas swinging on vines, like that could be a thing.
Yeah.
They would break those vines as soon as they pulled on them.
Yeah.
And then you got, you know, the gorillas are leading the charge of the animals, and like, is this a kind of a real movie as far as the animals are concerned, or
Yeah.
I know that Tarzan's the what do they call him,
The
the king of the jungle, or the leader of the beast, or whatever you call him. And I don't know.
He can talk to the animals.
Yeah, but they tried to make it as real as I don't know. They tried to
Make it as real as possible.
Realize it. I don't know how to say that. Yeah.
They tried to make it more
But
reality,
More
grounded in
right,
real life.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry.
Well, like when I was watching, I was actually thinking of you a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Where I was like, Ryan.
David.
Ryan doesn't like movies that are like where everything can happen, and everything happened in this movie.
Sure did.
Where it's like, well,
2012.
all of it. Yeah. It's like, oh, well, I don't know if Ryan's gonna enjoy this movie very much, but yeah, I could see that. But that was like the big thing that I thought about. I was like, oh.
I don't know. I did enjoy Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
What did you think of making the character of Jane an American?
Why didn't they just use her act? Isn't she from Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Close enough, right?
Yeah. It's a penal colony or whatever.
Wait, what did you just say?
A penal?
Okay, anyways.
Yeah.
A prison colony at a point?
I mean,
I thought it was enjoyable. I like how Samuel L. Jackson's character tells the, Tarzan and his boys that I can keep up with you over any terrain, and then.
Yeah.
I like Christopher Waltz in it.
I love him as a bad guy, period.
Yeah.
He does great with Inglorious.
He's like a smart bad guy.
Bees. Yeah, and then he does. There's another bad guy thing that
He's
he
Moriarty.
did really good.
In his roles.
No, he doesn't play Moriarty.
But
No.
he plays like Moriarty.
Just a smarter. He's
Yeah.
not gonna beat you up. He's not
Oh,
gonna
yeah, he
be
won't.
overpowering. He's just gonna outsmart you, outthink you,
Yeah.
and twist your arm at the same time.
Hateful Eight, that's what the, but yeah, I love it. I love him as a villain.
Yeah.
He's one of the better guys that is great. Outsmarting, like you said. Oh yeah, totally.
No, he's German. Of course he's going to be the bad guy.
They play great bad guys. They play great bad guys. Don't you think?
Them and British people.
If you're born German or English, good luck as an actor.
Unless your name's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's not German.
He's Austrian.
Yeah.
I like the main actor. I like the main actor as Tarzan. What did you guys think of him
I
as
was doing
Tarzan?
a Skarsgård.
Yeah,
Skarsgård.
yeah.
Like I said, I enjoyed most of. I thought the casting was spot on.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed the action. To me, it didn't jump around. I liked the flow of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't. I think the flow was really good. Personally speaking, I didn't see the jumping around too much, because it just went. It just like you said. It just kind of the flow, the story. It just went from it went to England where you're meeting him, and people. The only sin that I ever have with it is, I remember seeing a study or someone talking about a study in school where they said, if someone doesn't know how to speak English or a language by the age of 12, they can never develop the opportunity for a language. Like, they can never develop a language. So, or something like that. I don't know. Because there was a kid that had that, and he couldn't develop it. But then
So a study of one.
Well,
Well,
think of all the
it's not.
immigrants that come here.
It's not ethical to deny people learning English for 12 years.
No, it's not. I don't think it's English. I think it's more
Language at all.
just language at all.
So it would be unethical to actually do a study of raising kids in pure silence without ever
yeah.
speaking to them.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I know it's
So that there's no way to actually prove that,
yeah.
Especially for
because
the
one
gorilla.
case does not a study make.
Yes, but my thought too.
Makes
Deep
an
thoughts.
it makes an observation.
It definitely an observation, but like my thought too was realizing that Tarzan mimics voices. He
Yeah.
learns to mimic animal
That's how he
voices
can
and
talk to
understands it,
animals.
and to me it's like that's what he did to. He developed that
Humans.
talent, and that's what he did to develop the language.
Sorry to attack you, Dave. You made a good point.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's just the mimicking part. That's what I liked about it, and it's like that's what came to my mind because then the sin was taken away after I realized, oh, he's just mimicking. That's the way he would do it.
In the cartoon, that's how he learns.
Yeah.
He's mimicking Jane while she's teaching him.
Yeah.
So in the Disney one, if he's learning English from British people, how come he speaks with an American accent?
Yes, I don't know.
I don't know. Why would you choose an American when? Yeah.
Margot Robbie. She's halfway there. Why not just go with it?
Yeah, I know. Why not?
Well, British people would be able to tell. Australian people would be able to tell.
Americans want it, and that's all that matters.
People in South Africa would be able to tell. And way to bring it full circle.
She could always tried, you know.
Yeah.
Been a Kevin Costner or like an American actor, because I think people would have forgiven her eventually. Or it was like, oh, let's try this British accent or this accent, and then I'm okay. Let's go to my normal accent.
Why not just reshoot those scenes though? I know it costs money, but it makes the movie like, wait, he started off with a British accent and now he's
No, he's
not. Why?
No, he just quit trying.
Wonder how that went. Excuse me, Mr. Costner. You have let go of your British accent.
Please.
Yeah, so?
I'm Kevin Costner.
You know who I am? Tarzan?
I just won an Oscar.
Yeah.
And then another observation or question, but I think it's already answered. Like,
Bombay.
when I was watching the movie, I actually thought of like the Disney Tarzan. It's like,
Oh,
this kind of leaves off where the
it's
Disney
inevitable.
Well,
Tarzan did, but I've never read the books or.
That's probably why I
into
feel that the flow was off for me, because I thought it was just going to be like a...
Because there was no Phil Collins songs? Moving the
Yeah.
storyline? Son of man!
I thought it was going to be the story of Tarzan, where it was him getting discovered, and I don't know. But it wasn't. It was more of a... I don't know. When I read the title, I thought of the Legend of Zorro, first off. Which my family watched over and over and over again. It was like our go-to movie.
Antonio Banderas.
Yes.
Wasn't it The Mask of Zorro?
Oh.
There's two movies.
Yeah,
There's
but the
two.
second one, if you would have watched it over and over, it would have been The Mask of Zorro.
But what's the first one? Isn't that the
The
Legend of
Legend
Zorro?
No, it's The Mask of Zorro.
Oh.
Well, the ones, it doesn't matter. We watched that movie. We watched those movies, like...
Because the second one came out way too late.
Oh, you mean when I was, like, at home?
Too old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Because...
whatever. It's Zorro.
I want to say The Mask of Zorro came out in '95, and I was back from my mission when the second one came out.
Yeah.
It took that long?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Holy crap.
we still watched...
So
yeah, because I remember the first one quite a bit, but
Yeah.
the second one I don't remember as much.
I don't remember the
wasn't
second one much at all.
Yeah.
But
We watched that first one so many times.
Who liked it, your mom or your dad?
Probably my dad, I don't know.
it's a good movie.
It is. My dad liked that movie a lot.
No, I enjoyed it too, but
Yeah.
there's a limit on some movies I reach.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Mine is Ever After. Can't watch that. Because I watched it with my little sister all the time. Every night.
Every night.
Yep.
Oh,
Can't watch
jeez. I can still watch Star Trek: The Next Generation because I watch that every night. After the news, Fox 13.
Yep.
Star Trek: Views of the Voyages. Anyways, The Legend of Tarzan.
Legend.
You thought of The Mask of Zorro?
Yeah. It was good though.
No.
I don't know. I don't want to
Is
watch
there
it again, but it's
yeah.
good.
Is there any questions about it? Because I don't find any questions about it. Because besides the mimicking thing, that's all that I had. And then the
The
Disney
animals?
Tarzan.
Yeah.
I thought the animal thing was ridiculous.
What animal thing?
Just him leading the charge. And I get it. He's like the gorillas are like, let's go. Like you could see like the gorillas like leading the charge, and I don't know. It was Okie doke.
So I apologize. I wasn't able to watch it before we record this. I don't remember that at all.
That's the one
The
right
final
before.
scene with the lions chasing the wildebeest into the town and the wildebeest destroying the town. That was awesome.
No, it was cool. That was cool.
That was so awesome. That scene alone forgives all of its sins
For you?
for me.
Wow.
Oh,
And then Christoph Waltz getting eaten by a crocodile.
Waltz. Yeah.
I liked how Tarzan called the crocodiles over. Whatever.
Stupid.
Well, the whole idea
really
of
low.
Tarzan is somewhat ridiculous.
Yeah.
So,
I gotta put that in perspective. Is that it's comic
mhm.
and he can talk to animals.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I liked it when they were like, "Where are you going?" "Oh, we get some friends."
Yeah.
He gets the friends.
I'll be back.
Hey, one of the things that I liked a lot was the Samuel L. Jackson character telling the tribesmen that I've seen it happen. You think that these men can't destroy you, and they will.
Yeah, no.
I also feel that Tarzan couldn't win a battle. He gets beat up by the gorilla. And then he gets beat up by the tribe leader.
Yeah. Well, he's
Shouldn't he be the man?
It's been 12 years.
I guess.
an old man now.
Whatever. Just seems like he should win at least one of those battles. Yeah,
Well,
sure, maybe a gorilla will
He
kind
kind
of
of
kick your trash, but
he kind of did with
he ended up winning
yeah.
at the
The end
when he got
game.
his butt kicked.
Yeah, it's okay.
Huh.
What do you mean?
Well,
no.
Had that king been running all over the place trying to catch somebody, or was he rested and ready to go?
He's still Tarzan.
Did he get beat up by a gorilla earlier in the movie?
Well,
And bitten by a gorilla.
anybody would get beaten up by a gorilla one-on-one.
Well, if you were raised by gorillas, you'd have a better chance.
Maybe.
Not as a human.
Well, what do you?
As Tarzan, you'd have a better chance.
Tarzan, brother.
Versus a big old silverback.
Tarzan.
Yes, I agree with you in real life, but we're talking about Tarzan.
They tried to make this movie real life.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so Tarzan was worn down by the time he was fighting the tribal leader, who Tarzan killed his son because his son killed his mother.
Yeah, but if you say he was raised by gorillas, then he should be able to beat this guy.
If he's
Tired or not.
if he got beat up, I think a tired gorilla could still win, but
Okay.
Do you think if they were making this that they would use helicopters for those lines to like make sure that they're getting on
Sure.
you
What?
know? I don't know. I was just thinking of how believable the vine part is.
it's not. It's
Not at all.
Yeah.
It's part of the comic.
That's
a
why I
guy
was thinking
being
of-
raised by gorillas and being able to speak to animals is not really believable either. It's not realistic.
Well,
but,
yeah, I know. I'm just like that's my thought when you guys were talking.
But
you guys were
wildebeest
talking
charging through a town? Awesome!
Well, it was just a thought, because I was thinking of George of the Jungle 2, and I was thinking of other Tarzan movies.
Did he give the Tarzan yell in the movie?
Yeah, once.
Yeah.
I can't remember it.
Because I think they heard it and Waltz was surprised, and then
okay.
Robbie said something about it. It's like, oh, yeah, watch
Yes.
out, buddy.
The line that Christoph Waltz gives. He's Tarzan, you're Jane. He will come for you.
So yeah, okay. Well, anything else?
No, I think it's a pretty simple movie to.
Very
Yeah.
simple. Very.
I highly recommend it. Yes, I want a sequel.
I don't think that they could really mess it up. It's pretty simple laid out
Yeah.
plot.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy. There's a lot of pre-story for them to go off of. So I don't think they really had to use their imagination on writing this movie.
Exactly.
Then why didn't it work? Is it just because too simple, and then all the other competition was just so much
What was
better?
its budget? What was its box office?
180, 356.
Yeah, you said that they had to reach
They had just to break
400
even.
mil.
Just to
even.
break even.
Is that like advertising or?
Probably.
It's a lot of advertising.
That's a lot of advertising. I mean, it made a decent amount of money. I don't know why it failed.
But I think it also said to justify a second they had to.
I don't get the 35% Rotten Tomatoes, but
I do. I don't. Like I said, I'd never watch this again.
I enjoy it enough. It's like a once every 5 years movie.
To me, like I don't mind I don't mind watching it over and over again. But I could watch it over and over again and then wait a couple years. But that would be it. I think if I needed to watch it over,
Yeah.
I would. Cause I didn't think it was a terrible movie. But I think part of it why it failed is because like you look at the competition, and you know all of it, and then you have Suicide Squad come a month later. Yeah, Ghostbusters, Star Trek Beyond, all those. I can understand why it failed, and it just didn't make enough money.
I wouldn't call it a flop.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a flop,
Yeah,
but
it
like
failed.
to do a franchise
Failed
starting.
franchise
Yeah.
starter.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
understand why it
So,
failed.
what would you
in that
categorize the movie as? What genre?
Action adventure.
Yeah, according to
Monkey Swinger.
Google, it's drama / romance.
Drama? No. No. Because there was some of that, but it wasn't enough, I don't think.
It was an action adventure movie.
Yeah, to me, that's all it is an action movie. It, you know, for the most part, for a Tarzan movie, it is an action movie.
Any classification?
Yeah. I mean,
Google?
there was romance in it, but it was not the overall.
Yeah.
Once the chase starts, it's all
action on that one.
it's Tarzan running through the jungle. Watch out for that tree.
I'm just thinking of George of the Jungle 2. Not 2, but just
Also.
George of the Jungle also.
Oh,
So yeah,
as well.
as well. Okay. Sequel?
No,
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna side with Jake on that one.
no TV series.
Not yet. On TV series?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think you could do a TV series.
I think it would be tough.
If it worked as a radio serial, you could definitely do a TV series out of it.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to probably disagree with you on that one.
Right, I'm okay.
Just because like a radio serial, yes, I think it does work at that time, but like, would people pine for? I think would people pine for it, or people would want it? I would think if they modernized it a little, yeah.
They
Just
did
a
that in the late 90s. Or maybe early 2000s. It was Lucy Lawless was in it.
Oh, yeah.
It was on the WB or something.
Was it good?
Didn't watch it.
Probably not. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Guess it's
Well,
facts and trivia.
tell us what you think of.
Do watch it.
Yeah.
Do watch it. It's a good movie. But please rate it or rate this podcast. Subscribe. Holy crap! And leave a comment about it because it's a good movie. You should watch it.
Goodish.
Holy
Alright.
cannoli!
Holy crap! All right. Well, have a good day.
Great
guys.
ending.
Bye.
Is it still raining? Long day, Dave.
Oh yeah, I guess
You
so.
sore? You've been playing basketball with your
Yeah.
principal?
Yeah, I played against them today.
How long did you not play before?
How long?
When's the last
2
time you played?
weeks.
I see you're sore.
Dude, my
Tired,
hips.
you're sore.
But it's been good for my hips, man. My hips been killing.
You know what they say? Hips don't lie.
Yeah.
Well, that's Shakira. But
Mhm.
My hips